Hey guys, if you're loving this content that I'm pushing out for you, please press subscribe. It'd mean the world to me. Thanks guys. So we're off to Bali today and it's the first time traveling with the little one. Here she is, my beautiful wife. Say hello, Baba.
Baba, look.
Hello.
Look at the camera.
Say hello. Hi.
Hi.
Wish us luck. Sorry. You ready? First flight? You ready? So the first thing I do when I get into work is I look at the ad results. Now I try not to look at things on a 24-hour window because I think what happens is, and a lot of people fall trapped to this, is they make emotional decisions, right? Because they're spending their own money and they're, changing budgets up and down and killing ads way too early. Instead of looking at things on like a 7-day window, for example, right? Now, you have to remember that if your attribution window is 7 days, Meta is optimizing your ads on a 7-day window, okay? So if you guys are emotional with your money, then what I recommend you do is you go here, go to 7 days and leave this setting on 7 days, okay? And that will help you form better habits until you feel like you're more in control of your emotions, right? So like I said, today we've got a new drop. So we have around 200 creatives that we're going to be launching today. So like I've said in a few previous videos, if you've just joined, I run a bid cap strategy for all of my brands. I find that it's the best way to get scale and also reduce inefficiency and maximize efficiency on those good days. And for us, it's about creative volume. So we'll launch, say, 100 static ads as well as 100 video ads. We do a couple of weekly shoots. Sorry, we're actually doing 2 shoots now a week where we get a couple of models and we also get a couple of our customers involved as well. And our in-house content team will go out, they'll shoot content, and out of that content, we create a whole bunch of ads. And we're probably launching about, I would say, minimum 10 to 15 ads per day. Right now, we're not just throwing glue at a wall and hoping it sticks. I wouldn't recommend you do that. What I am saying though is that creative diversity and creative output is important if you want to scale. So I think one big trap that people fall into is that they think that you just scale by adding budget, right? Now in some circumstances, yes, that may be the case, but if you're finding that you're adding budget and your ROAS is tanking as soon as you add budget, and let me give you an example, right? If you've got a $100 campaign and you increase it to 120 and your results tank, it simply means that your ads aren't good enough. So instead of adding budget, add content first and then add budget, okay? You wanna find ads that are winners before you scale. And a winning ad is not an ad that has 2 conversions at a cheap CPA. And a winning ad by definition should have the ability to scale whilst maintaining a similar CPA, okay? So don't get it twisted and think that I can just add budget and the results and the CPA are gonna stay the same. If you look at our ad account, this is just in the USA, you can see how many ads we have running. So we have 207 ads just in this one campaign, right? So you're not testing enough, quite simply, guys. If you're struggling to scale, it means that you're not testing enough. You need to have a dedicated team. And if you don't have a team that's handling your creative process, do it yourself, okay? So we're gonna do over $10 million this year and I'm still making ads, okay? And we have a team doing it because I know how important it is to scale your e-com brand. So focus on your creative. Don't get caught up too much on the sexiest campaign structure, blah, blah, blah. It's a fucking load of shit. At the end of the day, what matters is your creative output, okay? So don't ever forget that piece, okay? By the way, guys, another really important thing to note when you're analyzing your ad account is make sure you look at certain metrics, right? So don't just look at what the CPA is on an ad, because the thing is, especially if you're running a CBO campaign, one of your ads may look like it's a bad performer because of the CPA. It may sit higher than some of your other ads. But if you scroll across, and I'll just show you here quickly, and you look at, say, frequency, for example, if you see that an ad is taking up a fair bit of spend, but it has a low frequency and a higher CPA, it may mean that your ad is serving as top of funnel, okay? So you won't ever truly know the impact of what will happen if you switch it on or off. You may have to test it, but my advice would be is to look at your account as a whole and see what your CPA is doing, right? Instead of looking at every individual ad. Because there's been many experiences where we've killed an ad and then what's happened is our actual overall account performance has dropped. And this is because that ad was pulling in new people, which led to a higher CPA because it was a cold audience. But remember, you don't want to just go for your warm audience and retargeting. You want to bring new people into the business, okay? So sometimes it's okay to have ads that are left on with a higher CPA. Make sure you look at things like frequency. You know you're testing a lot of a lot of ads when I can't even bloody launch anymore because it's telling me that I've got too many active ads in the campaign. See, the thing is, like, when you're running a bid cap strategy, you can literally have 200 ad sets with 200 ads, right? Now, you don't have to separate every ad by ad set. I do because we have multiple SKUs on our site, and I found that I can get more spend across different ads. But there literally is no downside risk when you're running a bid cap or a cost control strategy. You put ads into the campaign, and if Meta thinks they're a shit ad, they won't spend, and then the good ones will spend, right? I used to be against it, and I used to be like a low cost maxi. But the more that I've ran bid cap, the better the business has done and the more I've seen the power of it when it's used correctly. So try it out, guys. Set up a CBO campaign, 1 campaign per country, pump in heaps of ads, test like 10 ads a day, put each ad in an ad set or group angles by ad set your bid and let it rip and see what happens.
Research, yeah, yeah. I know you nasty. She be touching on her own.
So it's now 8:26 in the morning. We're on, what are we on? 8.4K. So I've just uploaded the new pieces to the site. It's taken me a good hour and a half, 2 hours to launch all these new ads. I've probably got about 35 creatives uploaded so far in the ad account. Haven't sent out the email or SMS yet, but it's looking to be a pretty good day. So if you guys have been following me for an hour, you know I love using bid caps. I love cost controls in the ad account. And today we launched a few ads and they're doing quite well. So as you can see, I'll show you guys now. Today we're currently on 34K. It is now 3 p.m. If you can see that. No, you can't see it. All good. I'm pulled over on the side of the road so I could check. But all it takes is a few winning ads and you can really generate scale, all right? So if you're looking for a new ad account structure to help you scale, set up a CBO bid cap campaign and then it's your job as a marketer to create ads that convert, okay? So set up the CBO bid cap, set your bid. I like to set my bid around 20 to 30% higher than my CPAs. And we usually run 1 ad per ad set. This is because we have stores that have multiple SKUs and I'm finding that you can get more spend across different ads and different products when you run this setup, okay? So if you are running lowest cost, then that's also a great strategy, okay? Really, it doesn't matter what strategy that you're running with, as long as you've got really good creatives, okay? But in saying that, I have found the best way for us to get efficient scale and also to protect us on days where there's not much demand is through bid caps. So give it a go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments and if you're trying bid caps and what your experience is like with it. We should finish today on probably 55 to 60K today, I think. We're just about to hit our first 7-figure month, so 30-day period, I mean. So yeah, exciting times, guys. The opportunities in e-commerce are endless. So if you guys want e-com tips and you want to know how to grow your brand online, subscribe to this channel because I'm going to share everything I know with you guys.